Hey guys, Matt, Irontrap Garage, doing a video on tools that don't suck. So today what we're talking about is a Scribe tool. This is a cheap little handy tool. I know I do some videos on stuff that's over $100. Tools that maybe you guys can't afford or can't justify at the moment. This little guy here is really cheap. I think it's under 20 bucks from memory. Might even be under 15. This little Scribe is from Midwest. The part number on it's MWT-A2. We'll put a link down below for you guys that are interested in buying it. I found mine for the cheapest on Amazon, but you can find it at a bunch of, a lot of like woodworking type supply places sell them online. What it is a really handy Scribe that has measurements laid out on it. 3/8, 1 inch, 5/16, 7/8, 1/4, 3/4, 3/16, 5/8, 1/8 inch, and 1/2 inch. It also has a little ruler area here on the one side, and it has nice 90-degree corners so you can check square on some stuff if you're using it for that really quickly. The Scribe part is the part why I bought it. I'm constantly scribing small amounts like this when you need to trim something. Say you're doing a patch panel and it's just a little too big. I want to scribe and take off, like say 5/8 or an 1/8 inch or whatever. I can use this and scribe those amounts off, and you just run it against the edge. Basically, how you turn the Scribe is how you get these different measurements. So this 1 inch one here, which is the largest one, basically you can run that in on this flat edge where it says 3/8. You can run it in there, and we can basically just real quickly try and do this for the camera. You can really quickly run across it, and even though this panel isn't a perfectly straight cut, we can run right across there and scribe a nice sharp line in our panel, and that's 1 inch. Now if we want to scribe, say, the 3/8 line, we can go in, turn the panel like this. That same edge, but we're turning the piece, the Scribe, just a little differently. And now we can scribe that edge and just turn it like so. We have our 3/8 Scribe right across like that. Really, really handy to do this. This is just something that when I need to scribe something, or I just need a nice sharp scribe line and I don't want to set the calipers, I can just grab this really quick and say, okay, let's take a 1/4 inch off of it, or whatever we need. We can do that. So again, by turning the different edges of the Scribe, you can get all the way down to like an 1/8 inch here. So we can do real small, little light lines like this. And if I want to just take a sliver off of a panel, we can mark out a nice 1/8 inch line by turning the panel like this and running it across. It always helps to have either some guide coat, or if you have machinist dye that you can spray on here, that helps the line show up a lot better rather than when you're just scribing on bare metal. Sometimes it can be hard to see. This is really good as well if you want to scribe, say, a measurement like a 1/4 inch measurement, and your panel isn't straight. Like we have this edge here that has all of these curves in it, but we still want an 1/8 inch taken off of this, but to keep this shape. The nice thing about this is you can take this Scribe again and run it along the edge, and it will follow the curve of the panel. So now we have that little high spot is in that 1/8 inch, or whatever that was, 1/4 inch Scribe on it. We have that now. So that's how you can do that. It's really handy. It's something I use all the time. It was something that I was just looking for new tools for something else for layout, and I stumbled across this. It's a really good tool. Like I said, I think it's actually mainly a woodworking tool. Might be where I found on a lot of woodworking sites, but it works really, really well for doing sheet metal layout, and it's something that you just need to have in your toolbox. You'll grab it and use it all the time, and it'll save you the time of getting your calipers out and setting those when you're doing just quick measurements and quick scribes like that. So that is a tool that definitely does not suck, and it is cheap, so you guys have no excuse. If you don't have a tool like this already, you should definitely grab one because it's going to make your life easier. It's going to make your scribes and everything more accurate, and they're going to be nice and crisp. So it's something that's really been a tool that I grab for all the time. And every time somebody in the shop comes by to help out or hang out and they use this tool, they're immediately going on their phone on Amazon and ordering one up. So we had a group of a car club came and they rented my shop to do a chop class earlier this summer, and a bunch of the guys I gave this to, and they used it to lay out a panel they were working on, and everybody was on their phone grabbing and ordering one, and I think they probably bought them out between all the guys in the shop. But they should be back. Like I said, I found mine for the cheapest on Amazon, but you can find it on a bunch of different websites. I'm not affiliated with Midwest by any stretch of the imagination. This is just a tool that I like, just an honest review of a tool that I use and is helpful to me, and hopefully it'll be helpful to you guys. So that's all I have for tools that don't suck. Thanks guys for watching. We do videos on the free tea on Tuesdays. Fridays we do a mixed bag of tools that don't suck. Swap meets, car shows, Sweetheart Roadster, the Sport Coupe, and whatever else is going on. And then Sundays we've been adding some videos in on Andrew's Sweet 16, his first hot rod project. We've been documenting his first hot rod project he's building on a budget. So if you like what you're watching, definitely hit the subscribe button, give us a share, and put it out there with friends. We don't ask for any money. We're not going to ask for money. We just want you guys to watch, enjoy, and share. Thanks, guys. Catch you later.